It's winter time on the island of Sodor. It's very cold, but the engines don't mind. They love this time of year when the stations look jolly in their decorations. There was plenty of work with passengers and parcels to be delivered, no matter what the weather. Said Edward. Said James. Teased Henry. Said Thomas. Sure enough, that night the wind blew and the snow fell heavily. The next morning, Sir Tom had arrived. He told the engines they would have snowplows fitted. Thomas was excited about his special, but not his snowplow. Said Sir Tom Hat. The fitters, his driver, and fireman all helped with Thomas's snowplow. Laughed his driver. Thomas grumbled unhappily. He was very impressed when he arrived at Callan Station and saw his special. It was a beautiful Christmas tree. Said Edward. Said Thomas. Thomas arrived at Maythwaite, and Toby was happy to see him. Toby said, Thomas couldn't see that there was a huge rock buried under the snow. Suddenly, his snowplow hit the rock. Cried Thomas. His driver tried to stop, but the broken snowplow hit the water tower. Exclaimed Thomas. Said Thomas's driver. Said Thomas. It wasn't easy without the snowplow, but Thomas was determined. He pushed and he pushed and he pushed. Thomas was trying as hard as he could, but there was just one snowdrift after another. Finally, Thomas and Toby were pulling into the village station. Thomas whistled, and the villagers cheered when they saw their beautiful tree. They said, the next day, Sir Tom Hat sent for Thomas. Thomas was very unhappy. What would Sir Tom Hat like to say about his broken snowplow? But Sir Tom Hat wasn't cross. He was very pleased. He said, Said Thomas. Continued Sir Tom Hat. Grinned Thomas.